looking real good.
Yeah, this Esmeralda pickup, along with the picks that they already have, they're already taking out the Selena. It's sort of like Onic trying to bait Team Liquid Philippines into considering even pairing up their lineup with a low Yi in the mid lane. But considering they already have an Esmeralda and they take out the Karita as well, yeah, they're trying to force him like, go low Yi, go low Yi. And if that does happen, that might actually be tough for Team Liquid.
Could still be a Valentina too, right? You can steal the Feather Airstrike, try to utilize it against the Irithel. The down gets banned out. Kyrie can still get his hands on Haya. That was banned in game number 1 with the Lancelot, so now it's open.
Hayabusa would be really good for them, considering they'll be playing a tight formation, but it's a tight formation that has one overly aggressive diver in the Lapu Lapu, which increases your chances of dealing more damage into the 1-1 and whatever the mid lane pick will be.
And if they do get the Hayabusa, though, you'll have to consider your pick if you're Sanji. Although there's a lot of pressure on your pick. Wait. So from assassin to assassin, are we actually going
to utility?
Utility.
We're back in M4,
because like right now for Onic, they feel we already counter your carry. Like, why should we go for more carries? We can just play for the Farsight Irithel. If you want to play for 1-1, we'll double down on our Farsight Irithel instead of putting in new picks, getting in new carries.
Okay. Gatot and Valentina, there we go. I like the Gato Gacha pickup. It actually would have slotted in very well for Onic, but Team Liquid pull it off away. At this point, Kid Boy, he can shuffle things up. He can still go for the pickoffs.
Could actually be an Akai
There's still a
Roam too.
Kalea.
Yeah, it could be an Akai Roam. Kalea still available, you mentioned there, Brigida. Lots of flexibility here.
Unless...
They could even go Kufa and you can't blame them for it.
You're right.
Although Sanji gets to take away or copy whichever ultimate he does go for, so...
Yeah, I think Onic have really doubled down on the
round. Okay, so it is Akai Roam.
Yeah, Akai Roam, and they bring back the Amon, which fared very well in game 1. This is dangerous for the Valentina in 1-1. Brigida, what's happening to you? She's passing out right now.
Oh, sorry, because the Amon into the 1-1 is like...
Yes, because
I don't want it.
You don't have Blink on 1-1. You're forced to go Inspire. You only have dashes, and that Endless Shard, it truly will be endless, and it's it's target. It's a target skill.
That Amon pick, which delivered big for Onic in game 1, is now the final pick that could potentially launch Onic into the knockout stages. But Team Liquid have a lineup, and they're playing around their big money gold laner in Oheb. I'm just excited to witness this titanic game number 3. It's Liquid and Onic.
We're at the climax point of the match of the day, ladies and gentlemen, here at MSC 2025 at the Esports World Cup. The GOAT brought us to a game 3. Can he bring his team to the knockout stages, or will Onic be able to prevail here? One last time, welcome to the Land of Dawn for the final game of the series of the match of the day, the classic fated matchup of Onic versus TL.
It has been such a roller coaster ride for the entire series. And I bet we're all looking forward to see how it ends here and who gets to qualify following Mythic Seals in the knockouts stage. Yet again, we're surprised by the sudden Akai Roam coming in from Keyboy, but you see the idea again, you see the intention, it makes sense up against Team Liquid, who again, we've previously mentioned in the draft, clearly want to play around Oheb on this 1-1. And as you can see, he definitely has no other way to go than Inspire. So hopefully he gets to keep himself safe, because for sure the Amon in the later portions of the game is going to be a huge problem. But in as early as now, actually, I think the bigger problems are the laning matchups.
Yeah, Esmeralda just dominating the Lapu Lapu. Tlph up against Sanford. He's got to be careful, man, because Turtle 1 will be super important for both these compositions.
Yeah.
If Onic were able to come back with this composition in game 1, what can they do with a lead?
It's gonna be very tight for Sanford to get out, or to try and get out of his lane. Because again, the first few objectives are going to matter a lot. That's a pull yourself together for Oheb, by the way, on the 1-1. So we're seeing the need for the Inspire to be available often for him. It's clearly an escape mechanism, but also a way for him to survive, because you amplify your lifesteal once you get hold of your Inspire. This is gonna be an immediate burst on the turtle though for Team Liquid. So Onic ID, maybe they feel like they don't need to do much just yet. It's a clear advantage for them lineup-wise anyway, and even wherever you look at the map.
Yep. There's no real reason to, you know, force out neutral objectives when you can't, when you're in a position where you're not strong enough. This is the thing about the Akai roam. You are very good, I think, Turtle 2 onwards. Turtle 1, pretty mid, pretty bad actually. Because without the ultimate, you're useless. Straight up on the Akai. You need that ultimate, especially up against a Valentino who can just steal it away once he gets level 4 for Turtle 1.
Yeah, I think the only thing I personally do like about the Akai in the early stages of the game too is the amount of damage he can actually bring out against anyone who he sees on the map. But from Team Liquid, I feel like they just are very cautious about where they position themselves at this point. It's very important for them to get through the laning stage because they're clearly playing at a disadvantage. You see how Sanford is clearly being dominated here by Tlph even. It's great to see that he's actually keeping up in terms of EXP. He got to level 6 first even, up against Tlph on the Esmeralda, but no action happening just yet. Sanji though really low. Okay. That was a flicker.
Explosive mid lane matchup we expected between the two final MVPs of their own region, Sans and Sanji. Keyboy able to escape. Flicker for flicker, but it will be faster for Sans. Pull yourself together. So that needs to be a point that we have to remember in the next fight.
Yeah, no heavy spins just yet from Keyboy. So that's something we're also looking forward to see in the coming matches. But again, the next turtle is gonna spawn here down the bottom. Kyrie still taking his orange buff, and Tlph seems like he just wants to take it all for himself all over again. Onic are already nearby, but Sanford and Sanji, San duo pinned down Savero. That's gonna be first blood. They also look for Sanji on the other side of the map, and Tlph gets the turtle.
A disaster for Onic. Tlph gets away with Falling Star Moon. They lose out Turtle 2. Liquid are pushing with their lead now, 2-0. No kill on Oheb just yet, but yeah, crazy pick from Sanji. Knows that Savero doesn't have Purify. Could have been greedy on his part, but he kind of needs it too. He needs that mobility up against this kind of composition that wants to dive on him.
Yeah,
but Onic will just play slow.
That was such a great call.
Amazing call.
He literally used the heavy spin in that spot, which denied Onic of whatever the intentions they had of wanting to contest for that objective. And this is a pretty interesting take to, or in terms of our expectations looking at the draft, because Team Liquid, after those two objectives, even without a massive team fight breaking out just yet in this game, they've already established and secured the lead for themselves.
Ooh. JP walked up, trying to go for the taunt. Yeah. Now for Liquid, it's again just the waiting game. They know that they are very strong around team fights when it comes to neutral objectives, just because they also have the Akai ult, right? Yeah. It's not just Keyboy who has the Akai ult, and Sanji knows that that is the more important ult to take over the Feather Airstrike. And man, even without the Feather Airstrike, almost got a solo on Sans.
Our mid laners are very aggressive in this game.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like they see no one else but themselves. Brave Spider coming in from Sanford might actually get to take down Tlph through the help of Tlph. Sanji too nearby if ever they needed help, but they didn't need any help anymore.
Nope, Sanford does enough damage, especially when Tlph is there to pin Tlph down. Kairu's gonna walk up, Sanji sees it, runs away. Clean game for Tlph, are really winning. Keyboy!
Oh, that's a beautiful catch onto two members, though. Tlph goes in, energy reaction onto two, and the AOG from JP. Oheb finally finds Keyboy, endless charge, committed onto Sanji, but he dodges it. Now Sanford with a stun onto Kyrie, and 6-0 kill score for Team Liquid.
Tlph got the lead early, and they're running with it. They're running Onic ID down. Even in the counter matchup for Savero, yes, he counters the 1-1, but what is he going to do against the CC of Team Liquid, the jump constant ones. You saw him locked down. He got out of the first CC, then the AOG from GP locked him down again. You beat the 1-1 through mobility, but what can you do when your mobility is severely halted by Team Liquid's CC? We're seeing the old Stampede of the past.
Yeah. This does remind us of the Liquid Stampede. That signature playstyle you know of the Cavalry, and it's not looking too good for Severo that you mentioned. 0-0 on the Irthel for a supposedly winning lane matchup. So it's gonna take a lot more time for him to actually rack up on those items, on those goals. He's actually 2K behind Oheb in this point of the game. So we clearly see how Team Liquid have been able to play around this lineup. That sprint was also used a couple of times, but not even the sprint was enough to keep him safe. No, oh, another heavy spin coming in from Keyboy might actually get the kill onto JP, and on the other hand, Sanji, they actually find Tlph. Oh. There's the crossbow of Tang, however, and Keyboy too.
Wait!
He will find himself taken down by Oheb.
It was actually pretty dangerous there. Kai walks back up now. TL with a massive win again. Ooh. Dude, it's almost like he sees Kai and he's like, no. Walks up, gets a stun!
It's like an automatic trigger on the Bravest Fighter. Sanji though does just another airstrike, but there's a flicker from Sans!
Oh my lord. We're seeing so many battles across the board. This is a 6,000 gold lead for TL, but Onic are somehow still fighting back, making it close sometimes. Oheb again. But he went for the crossbow. Tang was close. Crossbow.
He's alone, he's alone.
Got it just in time there. But Carl's just 2-tag. He can do whatever he wants.
He doesn't care.
Now. He can do gold things.
He can do gold things. He can use the energy eruption on any target he sees. And Onic ID,
They have to scale.
they have to scale. They're a bit hesitant at this point, but it's understandable as to why.
Here we go. Amon's appearance at MSC. Amon currently posts a 71% win rate in 7 games throughout MSC history. Two of those what?
We're from Kyrie.
We're from Kai.
And a 100% win rate.
Well, that could be the end of the 100% win rate for Kai as TL secure the Lord. First Lord of the game over to TL. So far, all the objectives going to TL.
There's something going on between these mid laners.
Oh, we know there's something going on. They've had something going on since M4. It's been a long time rivalry between these two.
Sanji on this Valentina, he finds Sans the first time, and whenever Sans has his eyes set on Sanji, he burns the fettered airstrike. Even the flicker at times, he willingly does all that, because I do feel like Sanji too has been a very important factor in the game, in the way they're able to carry out their team fights despite that disadvantage we've been talking about in terms of the draft. Because whatever Sanji does, it's always the heavy spin that turns things around for Team Liquid. It's always that counter engage coming in from them that somehow wins them the fight, but the holy shields are about to go down.
And it will go down in the bottom lane, defending from the Lord. Now in the mid lane, TL capitalizing on that, pushing it in. Onic doing a good job at holding the wave from hitting the holy shield. And comes back to TL again, playing things super slow. Look at the goal difference by SNB, 8.5k for TL. So really no unnecessary risks needed for TL. They can just constantly dive in. Sanford, Bravest Fighter!
Oh, is this going to be a successful attempt? Actually just goes away and tries to disengage, but Carl TZ, he does seem like he actually wants more. And that's the thing. Team Liquid, now that they're in this position, they cannot afford to make any mistakes similar to the previous games, similar to what they've been doing in MPL Philippines Season 15. And speaking of that, they find it on Tlph!
Huh? Where did Tlph go? Team Liquid! They snatched him. They put him in his pocket. Where did he go? Dude, that's the tankiest dude on the team, right? That's Esmeralda, right?
But Esmeralda.
Okay, I guess Keyboy's tankier, but
on a 0-3.
0-3, yeah. Oh.
Okay. On a 0-3, and the matchup was against a Lapu Lapu. So this should have been an okay situation for Tlph, but the manner in which Team Liquid just carried it out through pure macro decision-making in the early stages of the game. This is really impressive from the Cavalry.
Incredibly impressive, and for Team Liquid, they also have learned from Game 1. It was a bit too scrappy despite the lead, so they toned it down. We know TL are a very aggressive team, yes. But like they said in the interview, what they really shine most with is early game aggression into macro plays, utilizing that lead to just win it out simple. So here, Team Liquid are doing exactly that. They are en route to closing this game, and the only shot that Onic have at coming back with a 10,000 goal lead on Team Liquid really would just be on a Liquid mistake. I cannot see Onic even forcing out big plays anymore. It's a passive roam pick on Keyboy, and not much engage on XP. Sanford!
Oh, goes for Savero, forces the heavy crossbow, but the stun lands onto Tlph still. This time around, though, they won't be able to burst him down like a while ago. So Onic ID will still have all 5 members for this upcoming defense.
Here we go. 11,000 gold lead building up. Liquid Stampede running wild on Onic ID here. Sanchez feeling it, walks up the face, dashes forward, splashes Onic with damage. And the Lord is still coming in. TL, let's see what wave, how they decide to tackle this siege. What kind of wave manipulation do they end up doing? Is it just gonna be the 3-wave? No. I think it's a hold on bot. Yeah, it's a slow push on bot as they push in mid and top first. Let's see how this works out.
Yeah, they're gonna sync up the waves, and they all have their utilities and battle spells intact. So Onic ID will have to be very particular in how they defend this. But Kyrie, he might have put himself in a very difficult spot. Gets taken down by Sanford, and there goes the AOG from JP. There's a flicker from Keyboy. Somehow keeps himself alive, but not even the damage from Savero is enough.
Sanford, too good at video games. Gets it down, Carl.
Oh, will they still actually try to fight this? Because even right under the base, the Cavalry won't let up. And this might just be it, as Team Liquid secured the win!
The Liquid Stampede is back!